Bow and arrow setup for the 2025 deer season. After almost 2 decades of climbing in a deer stand, I've gotten kind of peculiar about the setup that I like to shoot. We'll start with the arrows. These are Big Jim dark timbers in a 500 spine. Been very happy with these arrows. Shooting them for about 1.5 years now, and I've been very pleased, killed a lot of stuff with them. So I've got a 50 grain weighted insert in the front with a 125 grain NAP single bevel broadhead, which gives me 175 grains up front. I'm experimenting with the NAP single bevel, haven't killed anything with it yet, nor have I killed anything with a single bevel ever. I've always shot double bevel, a lot of old Magnus Classics, some VPAs, things like that. But after reading the Ashby study, I'm wanting to experiment with the single bevel and actually looking for a Tonto tip single bevel. So if you've got a recommendation for that, drop it in the comments and I'd love to try that broadhead out. I'm actually going to experiment soon with adding an 100 grain insert to the front and possibly even going up to 175 grain broadhead. As I said, just reading that Ashby study, I want to start playing with the heavier stuff. Now, albeit at that, at a 9.6 grain per pound, every deer that I've shot over the past 2 years with this very similar setup, which has been 4 or 5 deer now, I've gotten a full pass through unless I go through and hit the opposite shoulder. So that's my arrow setup, and now we'll talk about where the real magic happens, and that is the bow. This is a Big Jim Buffalo in spalted black and white ebony, and I'm telling you, it is a gorgeous bow. Sheep horn overlays, and the boys at Big Jim's Bow Company just do a phenomenal job. Super smooth. It's 58 inches, 51 pounds at my draw length, and I used to shoot a 64-inch bow, and Jim convinced me to go down to a 58. Begrudgingly, I accepted because you do something for a long time and you get used to it. But I found that with my short draw length and as short as I am in stature, I don't need a 64-inch bow. I can't tell the difference in smoothness of this bow. Absolutely love it. I've never been more confident as I am with this setup right now. I mean, I feel really deadly this season. So I've taken 2 deer so far this year with it and a squirrel, and I just got this bow right before season started. So I'm interested to see, how long I'll shoot this bow for, how many more animals that will take together. Really enjoying this bow. So I encourage you guys, if you're looking for a good custom bow, call the guys at Big Jim's. Black Widow makes a good bow as well. Several other companies, I couldn't really speak to any of those because I've only ever shot Black Widow and Big Jim's. But I'm shooting Big Jim's now because I've become good friends with him. Great dude, great company, and I just love their bows. Specifically love the more open sight window. As somebody who shoots instinctive, I really like my eyes being able to cut through that riser and really focus on what I'm shooting at. So if you guys are looking for something, you can check them out and let me know what bow that you're shooting and what arrow setup that you're shooting in the comments. Let me know about your broadhead recommendations. As far as the single bevel with any Tonto tips, I'm kind of wanting to experiment with that, and I'll see you guys here next time on the Luke Tabor Experience.